Were you at the game?
I was at midcourt, and it certainly was a gruesome injury, and it affected a lot of our players. But while Kevin was down, called the players over and said, win the game, win the game. It was his message to the team, and they certainly took it to heart and got the task accomplished.
Mm-hmm. I know it's pretty gruesome to ask, but I mean, people in the crowd and players were saying that they could hear the injury, they could hear it, they could hear the break.
Yes, it was an awful thing. It's something that one of our football players went through, Michael Bush, a very similar injury on the football field, and he's had a very productive NFL career. So we're hopeful that Kevin can come out of the surgery well and get himself back to good health and be a great player for us in the future.
I should have asked, I mean, could you hear it? Was it audible?
I did not hear it as such, but it was awful to look at. I will say that much.
You have you see all you've played. You mentioned the football player, Mr. Bush. You've seen the basketball team, and I'm sure in other athletics. Where does this one rank, you think, as far as injuries go, of what you have witnessed?
Well, this is the worst that I've ever seen. Certainly, I know you mentioned the Montana injury, which is another one. I was watching when Michael Bush went down on television. I was not at the game itself, but our trainer at the time leaned over to me and knew what it was immediately. And this one was equally as bad. This one occurred right on a stage where everybody could see it, and I'm sure there was, certainly our players reacted as such, as did our coaches, and it was very difficult to get themselves refocused. But Kevin did that himself by wanting the guys to come over there and telling them, win the game.